Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to the channel where we got endless scrap mechanic on the go, and today is a very exciting episode for you guys. Please allow me to introduce to you the M44 Spud Gun Edition. That is right, guys. Look at this mech right here. Now, this is a very, very happy mech because, please guys, for your viewing pleasure, I present to you the Destructible City. That is right, guys. This city is pretty big, and it is entirely destructible. We've got police cars down there, there's other cars, there's all sorts of little city doodads and stuff, and honestly, it is some of the most fun I've ever had in scrap mechanics. So, of course, guys, I'm going to be showing you this really, really awesome mech, and then you know what's next. We're going to take the mech, and we are gonna do as much damage as possible. Now, before we check out this mech in greater detail, I would like to show you guys a quick tour of this destructible city. The only thing is, I guess we gotta get down there somehow. You know what, actually, why don't we just open up the mech right here and use the mech to get down? So we'll just hop into the seat there, lock ourselves in. All right, beautiful. And let's see here. I'm gonna try my best to get down from this massive roof. All right, there we go. I think I see a way right there. Boom! All right, nailed the landing. Alright guys, welcome to Destruction City, where all of your destruction dreams come true, and I mean it. Look at this, guys. Now, I will of course mention, this entire city has been built with Wicked Gamer's amazing destructible parts mod. Look at this, guys. There are duplicates of all of the vanilla pieces. You can see a little triangle there, and that means that you can break it. So, basically you just replace everything with this, and here you go. You now have yourselves a beautiful city that you can blow up. So, what do we have here in the city that we can break? Well, you can see there are all sorts of little bits of detail around the city. We have a whole bunch of buildings. Obviously, some of them are different heights. We got some taller ones in the middle and some shorter ones on the outside. And obviously, you can see I just kind of duplicated the same building a whole bunch of times. But I did add some minor details as well, like these hanging signs right here. You can see there's one there, and we have another one over on this side. And like I mentioned, guys, this is all completely breakable. Look at this. We have a fire hydrant. Yep, we can actually break the fire hydrant as well. You know what? I guess we're gonna get rid of that fire hydrant now. That's not very safe, but there you go. Look at that. There is no more fire hydrant. Now, I do have benches, a mailbox, and over here, this is where it gets kind of cool. I have a police car right here. You can see I even have dumpsters in the back roads, and there's even more cars, and I mean, this is a pretty intricate build. It was lots of fun to make. Look at this. Over here, guys, we have a truck zone with a police blockade as well. I think they were prepping for this mech that's incoming. And there's even bus stops and stuff like that, so I mean, it's just a lot of fun. Now, of course, guys, you could definitely use whatever creations that you would like to destroy this thing. I will warn you, though, once we get into the mech and we start shooting stuff, the game might crash and we might have to reload the world and start fresh, and I might just go into different sections of the world and shoot at different stuff, so we can get some really awesome destruction footage here in Scrap Mechanic. But I will also mention that when I first finished this build, it was all one giant creation. Everything was connected to itself, and it actually was a terrible, terrible thing. So what I ended up doing was I separated every single building from the roads here. As you can see, everything is floating between each other, and even the roads have been sectioned off. As you can see right here, there's a big section there of the road cut, and that is actually to divide each of them into quarters. So that was a good way to save some of the lag and crashing that I had happening. So I'm still just warning you guys, it might happen anyway, and if you guys do get this world, I warn you, it can be pretty heavy on the computer. But now, guys, it is time to check out the M44 Spud Mech. Look at this thing. I absolutely adore this mech. It's probably one of my favorite mechs that I've ever made, and you might recognize this, actually. This is a remake of my flying ninja mech that had a sword and everything. Maybe some longtime subscribers might actually remember this, but basically I outfitted it with Spud Guns. As you can see, we have dual Gatling guns on the arms there, and we even have over-the-shoulder Spud cannons, and it just looks so, so cool. So, of course, we're gonna hop inside of this thing. Now, check this out, guys. You press this switch right here, because this is on the Steam Workshop if you want to check it out. Look at the way the front entrance opens on that mech. I'm just gonna press it one more time and have a look here. There it is closing. Everything just closes in on it, and open it up again, and look at that. Now, I really wanted to create like a suit-style mech, and I guess this is pretty close to it. Whoops, alright, I'm activating some laser sights. Alright, so now we are in the seat, though. Now, before we actually go in and start destroying stuff in the city, let's quickly just go over some of these buttons and switches so you guys know what you're doing when you actually use it as well. First of all, A and D you can use to spin your torso as well as turn the entire mech. So we're actually going to face away from that so we don't start shooting at it, but we can press 1. There we go. We will close down the entire thing. Look at that. Now this is first person view, absolutely fantastic. I love actually shooting the spuds from in here. Now you press the 6 key to shoot the spuds. I will mention now that's a pretty underwhelming amount of spuds coming out of this cannon, and I absolutely agree, but I had this thing rattling off spuds and it actually was crashing my game even in this slightly reduced world where there was less lag. So that's the rate of fire that we're allowed to use without crashing the game. So I'm okay with that, though. It's so much fun. And if we press the 8 key, you can see there are the over-shoulder cannons. So there's actually 2 different firing rates. So you can see these spud cannons shoot nice and slow, but they have a big 4 cluster. And then if you have these ones shooting, you get the dual and single shot as well coming out of there. So a pretty decent amount of firepower, and it doesn't crash the game. And now my favorite part of this build actually is the zeroed in laser sights. Now look at those guys. So as you can see, we have some lasers that you can actually point, and it actually is zeroed in with the spud. So if we press the 6 key, there you go. You can see that they actually do, they go a little bit above the laser sight, but if we press 5, you can see we can aim up like that. And there you go, they trace the lasers all the way down pretty far. So if we're actually pointing down here at close-in targets, you get a really nice sight on what you're going to be shooting at. So this mech does have a really silly looking walking animation that accidentally fires the spud guns when you're walking, so I don't use that at all actually. I actually have some thrusters here, so if you press the 3 key, that is actually just going to give you a little bit of forward thrust, and if you press 4, that'll stop you, and then of course you will go in reverse. So if you use A and D at the same time, you can really easily maneuver stuff like this. So I mean, it's a lot of fun and very quick to move around in the city, so you do have to take your time. You don't want to run into anything, and of course, you just want to enjoy shooting at things. Speaking of shooting at things, let's do that now. Well, guys, unfortunately, the game has been crashing for the last hour and a half now while I'm trying to record this, and unfortunately, I have reduced it down to a single little intersection with 4 buildings, guys. So like I mentioned, I've been trying. I think this is pushing the limits of the Spud Gun test servers right now. Maybe the devs will increase the efficiency of the game in the future, but right now I'm gonna try my best to explode some city destruction here for you guys. So we're gonna shut that there. We're gonna turn on our laser sights. Look at that, I'm zeroed in right on those cop cars right there, and I'm only gonna turn the Gatling guns on. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Wish me luck, guys. In 3, 2, 1, let the destruction begin. All right, there we go. All right, so we got some destruction going right now. Uh-oh, I am falling off the edge of the map. There we go, we're back on again. Oh, perfect. All right, so now I am actually getting some pretty decent destruction going right here. We have not crashed just yet, which is always nice. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Yes, we're taking out the street lights, the traffic lights. Oh, man, those cop cars, they don't even stand a chance. You know what, guys? This is feeling pretty smooth. I don't think this is necessarily going to crash this time, so why don't we activate the Spud Guns on the top there instead? Let's get some cannon action. Beauty. All right, there we go. This thing, okay, you know what? We're gonna hop around a little bit. Let's actually move into this city a little bit here. Let's change our angle. Oh, look at that. We just took the light out. I'm gonna turn this way. We're gonna face this little truck right here, guys. We're gonna try our best to blow that truck up. All right, just totally pushing the street lights around. Jeez, this is chaos here, guys. I can't even turn in. All right. We're almost there. There we go. All right. I am activating this now. All right. We're going to chew into that truck over there now. Look at this, guys. Oh, man. This is so much fun. When the game's not crashing anyway, this is extremely satisfying. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're just eating away at that truck. And I find it funny, actually. The Spud Guns move us around a little bit, so you have to constantly be on the ball with the mech here. Maybe we can actually back up a little bit more. That The traffic lights are blocking my left foot. Come on now, back up. All right, there we go. Let's back it up. Back it up. I don't want to fall off the edge of the map, so we're just going to stop right there. All right, let's see now. Let's turn this way. We're going to aim up a little bit here, maybe get some destruction on this tower. Oh, beautiful. There we go. This is actually pretty satisfying. You know what? I'm going to do all of the weapons at once. I'm going all the way in, guys. Let's hope this game doesn't crash. Oh, yes. Look at that. We are just exploding that building over there. And I think we can actually aim up and down and constantly shoot up and kind of fan the whole building. There it is. Now there is some city destruction, guys. I actually feel like that cop car over there could probably use a few more shots. Let's see now. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, I'm stuck on the... Am I stuck on the bus stop? Oh, man, you know what? No, we gotta get that bus stop now. All right, there it is. It is now in our sights. Yes. All right, see you later, bus stop. Oh, there we go. Yes, the sign has been removed. All right, we're getting slowly closer and closer to it. Let's back it up a bit more. There we go, and wiggle around a little bit. Oh, man. Guys, this is just so satisfying. You have no idea. I've been trying for like an hour plus, trying my best to get this footage, and finally, it pays off. This is just so satisfying. All right, let's turn the laser sights off here. Let's try and do it without the laser sights. There you go. Look at that. Take that side banner off. Oh, beautiful. Oh, man, this is so satisfying. You know what, guys? I am feeling so confident in this build right now that I am actually going to hop out of this mech. I'm going to increase the fire rate of those spud guns because I want to see true destruction. I've made some minor modifications to the firing rate of the spud Gatling guns on this mech, and let me tell you, there's time for some true destruction here now. All right, guys, turning on the laser sights. Let's watch these spuds flow. Oh, beautiful. And you might have noticed I've stepped off of the tile. Maybe that might just kind of save a little bit of the crashing. Oh, yes, look at this. We are just lighting these buildings up now. Oh, this is so satisfying. All right, let's make our way up to that car. Look at this. We are literally melting that car right now. It's just disappearing. Even the road is disappearing right now. The whole thing is getting shredded to pieces. Oh my goodness, guys, this is mayhem. And it really does make me hope that the developers will eventually make this game so good that I could do this in the entire thing. Oh man, look at this. Okay, my goal now is to chop a building in half, and it's gonna be this one right here, guys. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep my laser sights right here in this section by continuously pressing 5 over and over again. And hopefully that does the trick. Oh my God, we're almost there. This is not taking any time at all. Look at this. You know what? I'm gonna aim a little bit higher up and leave it right here. So that way we're not constantly spamming the button. All right, you know what? A little bit of extra firepower didn't hurt anybody. Throw a few cannon shots in there, why not? All right, guys, I can see we are almost through the entire top of the building. I hope the game doesn't crash as soon as we get right through it, though. Oh, man. Let's get some first-person footage here, actually. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I am loving first person. I think we're going to need strict follow cam for the first person here, though. Oh, look at that. Yes. And it's going right where the lasers are, so it makes it a little bit easier to shoot. And I'll be honest right now, I'm pretty surprised we actually haven't made it all the way through this building just yet. There must be loads of concrete we're getting through right now. All right, I can see it now, guys. We are actually almost all the way through. There is just that much concrete, and I guess I'm not hitting every single shot dead on right now, but look at this. There is a massive hole here now, and we have almost completely shredded the top. There it is. We did it. All right, I'm turning the gun off. Turn the spud guns off because we are now lagging really, really bad. Oh, boy. Oh, man, look at this, guys. I'm going to try and get out of the mech. There we go. We did it. Hey, whoa, whoa, don't shoot at me, mech. What the heck? All right, come on now. We got to try and get the top of this building off. All right, so I'm going to put the lift down here. I'm hoping if I can get up there, guys, and remove the top section of this building, we might get all of our frames back. Let's see here. Drop that there. Okay, no, that did not help at all. Let's get rid of the mech, maybe. And there we go, guys. I got rid of the mech, and all of the frames have come back. Now it's time to inspect this destruction. Look at this. This used to be a car. Do you remember this? That used to be a car right there. It is now pretty much unrecognizable. Look at this. The roads have been shredded to pieces. There are little blocks everywhere. Even the top of a fire hydrant is sitting right there. Oh, man. Actually, let's take a look here at the cop car. Yes, indeed, this cop car has been shredded to pieces. There is still a light that's managing to flash over there. And look at this. I even got into this one here. Man, this is so satisfying to check out right now. Look at this. The mailbox has been shredded open. Everybody's mail has completely blown away in the wind. And look at this. Even this back building here is riddled. And look, the bench is barely even sitting anymore. And here is the truck. Oh, man. Now that is some destruction. Look at that. Even the lights. Yes, indeed, the lights are actually destructible as well. And my goodness, look at that. There's actually nothing in the back of this truck, but this truck is completely demolished. Wow, it looks so cool. Now, let's take a look at this building here. Yeah, this one I was trying not to shoot because it was really dropping the FPS whenever I would hit this one back here. But this building has been completely devastated as well. My goodness, look at that. But this is the pièce de résistance right here, guys. Look at that. This building has been completely torn out. Oh man, look at this. We can even actually jump into the building through the rubble. And here it is. Look at that. This is the ground floor. Oh man, here's the main entrance. And I gotta say, guys, there are loads of free sitting pieces right now everywhere. And for some reason, I am getting full frames right now. But I actually want to go all the way up there and see the other floors and see what that all looks like. So let's hop onto our lift right here. All right, here is the second floor. Can we just hop in? There we go. Look at this, guys. Oh, watch out for that hole. Now, this looks so cool. This is straight up like, you know, an apocalypse came through. That mech did come through here and just totally dominated this building. My goodness. All right, you know what? Let's just kind of maybe get a seat right here and pop up to the top floor and look at this, guys. This looks so legit right now as destruction. I even had a little pedway here to one of the other buildings. I really wish we could have seen it all. But look at that. This building has been chopped in two, and there is so much debris and destruction everywhere. Oh, man. And I mean, over here, look at that. There is the top portion of the building as well. And, I mean, at the end of the day, I really did want to build the entire city and do the destruction in the entire thing, but I guess I'll take what I can get for now and hope that one day Scrap Mechanic will be efficient enough to do the biggest things I can dream up. Well, guys, that is going to be it for me today. I sure hope you guys did enjoy this build, or if you did enjoy the video, then let me know by hitting that like button. It'll certainly help the channel out, guys, and if you do want to see more Endless Scrap Mechanic, then by all means, subscribe to the channel, maybe even turn on notifications so you get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So, guys, I'm just going to kind of sit here and chew this city up a little bit more, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, so bye for now.